You are now listening to
The Really Joe podcast. Really Joe.
All right, so look, I called this finesse two-time situation a few months ago. A couple of my partners know about this. I told them, and it's not because I care about it. It's because I was just trying to figure it out. So I told a couple of my partners, well, hold on. Back when Finesse caught his time before he went to the feds for those shootings, if you remember, he had like 3 shootings in a row and like 3 straight shows he had, whatever. And of course, me being from Arkansas, Um, one of them was here. The biggest one was here, where like 20, I think it was 25 people got injured, whatever. So I was telling a couple of my partners, I'm like, look, I think I figured it out why something always happens at one of his shows. So I was saying, I think he's strong arming people out of money, out of like show money or, the money for doing the show, whatever, however they do it. So I think what happens is he's kind of like finessing them out of their part of their money and keeping it, pretty much strong arming it. So this was like 4 or 5 months ago when I called this. So with the recent incidents that he's had going on, it kind of verifies my whole theory. And this is from his I think he did a Facebook live. So I got clips of that. So hold on.
I pulled up with them guys and professionally too. But I still had them guys. And when I get to the club, my manager hop on the sprinter, he like, bro, the nigga talking about y'all ain't gonna be able to leave with the money until you perform. Hold on.
All right. So to me, this is one of the biggest pieces to his whole little, his whole little thing like that he does. This how he finesse people. He need the money as soon as he get there, right? Because once he get his money, he ain't worried about nobody else's. That's when he can pull his moves off, once he get his money. All right, this is just my personal opinion. Keep this is all alleged, but yeah.
Pause. Freeze, please. I rented this club out. I paid you to rent this club out for the first.
All right, just keep in mind, people, why would you rent a club for your own show? I mean, it makes sense, like you can make money off of it. But if somebody gonna book you for, let's just say 30, 40,000, why would you come out of pocket anything when you could just go there and pay for 30, 40,000?
I supposed to get the money off the door. I don't owe no nigga. I owed it him now. I ain't no capping ass, lying ass, flogging ass, bitch ass nigga now. I supposed to gave him 10% of the cut.
All right, you see where I'm going with this? He's supposed to pay 10% of the door.
Right? I'm in full compliance with it. I'm cool with it. I ain't tripping it. Okay. I get to the club. My manager hop on the van. He like, the nigga talking about y'all can't leave with the money till you perform. Man, hold up, man. You fat, you maggot ass bitch. Like, who is this nigga? This nigga talk like his nuts hang on the floor. Where is this nigga at? What you mean I can't get my fit and walk?
Now, I don't see a problem with you get your money after you perform. If you going to do a show and they gonna pay you, I mean, I'm not a rapper, but I don't see a problem with that.
About my fit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, though? About my money, though. No, that ain't what I said. What you saying, nigga? What is you saying, nigga? Right here in my face now. Fuck that phone. Fuck the internet. What you saying right here in my face now? Oh, no, I want, okay, well, let's have a good time. Let me get there. Put it in there. Come clean like the wash machine. Wet bread. So they done released the footage of Mom Deuce racking the bread up like she done stole it. Whole time, this our money. And these folks out here clout chasing, man. Like a motherfucker done did them something.
Man, I guess Buddy don't understand what clout chasing mean. But anywho, I sure get tired of him. Everybody clout chasing. If they say something against him, they clout chasing. But okay.
Something. Okay. So I say, hey, well, let's have a good night. Let's go on about our business, man. Let's go on about our business. Let's get in the club. Let me go get my fetty. Boom. I get in the back room. I get my money. Check this set, man. Let me get there, man. I get the cab. Shit, probably about 60-some thousand, 70-some thousand.
All right, so that means the promoter, the owner of the club, whatever, he owed him 7,000. If he saw 70,000 cash and he owed 10% for the door, I mean, well, okay, I'll take that back. That might not be correct because I guess let's just say if the show made 70,000, he owed him 7,000. Let me say that.
All right, boom. Well, I'm eyeballing. I'm a street nigga. I've been doing this shit all my life. I'm looking at it. The 1, 5, 10. I'm looking. I've been doing shit all my life, robbing niggas. So I'm like.
So as I was saying, my initial theory, like he said, he just said it. Man, you know how these rappers do. They'll tell on themselves. He been robbing people all his life. Keep in mind, if you go back to before when he caught the case, he had a shooting in like 3 straight shows. And I think this is the whole reason behind it. Is because he don't have to pay them what they supposed to get for the door, or whatever the case may be.
Probably 50, 60, 70 pounds, shit like that. So I'm like, all right.
Also, his eyeball skills a little weak. If he talking about that's probably 50, 60, 70,000. That's a big difference. That's a $20,000 gap. Get your eyeball skill game up.
Let's go have a good time. All of a sudden, I say, hey, let me do it for the ladies before I roll. Listen, that was cold-blooded shit. I ain't even forced to perform this song. I don't even forced to be performing this song. I did it just because they were showing me so much love. They were showing me, so I said, man, let me do it for the ladies one time. My little brother, I heard my little brother ran with a nigga. He like, no, bro, you can't stand right here. You gotta go around. I booked myself. Dude didn't book me. He ain't had no $50,000 to book me. He ain't had no $50,000, $60,000 to book me. I booked myself. I rented that club out. I'm the one rented that club out. Me. He kept all that old stealing shit, all that. Sure enough, I supposed to gave him a certain percentage. But guess what? Nigga, this my club.
That's stealing, fool. If you supposed to pay that man some money and you didn't, you stole the money. Anywho.
When he said that, I jumped up. When I jumped up, you know what happened when CEO jump up? When CEO jump up, shit.
All right, so look, so I kind of cut up the video a little bit. And so basically what he was saying was his brother was telling him, nah, man, you gotta go around. And so when he saw his brother talking to some dude, this is where this part comes in. Where he was saying, oh, he seen his brother talking to some dude, and so he jumped up. And keep in mind, this is all part of the setup, you ask me.
it go left. I'm the one who had to swallow my pride and get up under the stage and crawl out the tent to my motherfucking bulletproof truck. He ain't spent no money, man. I rented this shit out, nigga. That's my money at the door, nigga. You ain't spent shit, nigga. This is what you got your ass knocked out for being up on a nigga. So all that old.
All right, so I guess what happened when he jumped up and the guys jumped up, a fight got started, and I guess a shooting happened. Yeah, you know, he really done messed his bag up, you ask me. Because just like I done peep game, I'm sure a lot of people who doing shows done peep game.
Oh shit, they time out. A nigga did him something. He got knocked out for a reason. And as far as the shooting, I don't know nothing about that. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I plead the fifth. Get me a lawyer. But hey, that promoter, he was dead wrong. The owner, not the promoter. The owner, the nigga with the dread, little small nigga. The nigga got stretched out. He was on the cross like Jesus. Shit happened, and I got the fuck on. I got the fuck out of there. I'm begging you promoters, niggas, man. Have your shit right, man. Make sure, man, me and my security and my entourage got somewhere to park. Make sure we get in the club secured. Ain't no reason I should be all hanging outside. Now my life and my freedom in jeopardy. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna up the show prices. I don't want to deal with number bosses, man. I ain't trying to deal with some niggas with some money, man, and with some and that's organized. I'm not trying to deal with no motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Them little 40s, them little 50s. Y'all keep that little shit, man. Come on, 75, man. It's over with, man. I'm dealing with bosses from now on, man. I don't need that shit. I'm up 2-3 M's out here.
All right, so just keep in mind, he said he upping the show price. He done with them 40s and 50s. He going to 75. Just keep that in mind now. All right. So that was like 4 or 5 months ago when that happened. So guess what just happened about a month ago? Let's just look at it on Google. And some girl had a TikTok video that, you know, was being shared a lot.
But I ain't doing no clout chasing. That's the number one thing I'm not doing. I done paid. What? Tell me what I need to do, because I'm listening. I'm listening. You at the spring? If you at the Spring Hill, I can come pull up. We can talk. I am listening to you.
You gotta make this shit up. It ain't no way, because ain't nobody gonna come the fuck out because you done did this shit twice.
I can't believe he did that. I can't believe it. Man, we said the rain, he had no fans and nothing. Hold on. Bro, ain't nobody. Everybody that's on. Hey, he on some bullshit. I do that.
So a party promoter paid Finesse 2 times $40,000 in total for a performance, just for him to send his brother to impersonate him. Then the promoter, he posted a receipt because he gave him $20,000, I guess, for the initial payment, and after the show, give him another $20,000. So I don't know what happened when they found out, but it's a picture of him and his brother. Now they kind of look similar, but you could definitely tell that Finesse 2 times, like, he more chubbier than his brother, face more wider than his.
Now keep in mind now, it was 40K. He got his money before he performed. Whoever got the money, they got the money before the performance, as I was just saying a minute ago.
But for whatever reason, it was his brother. He tried to put on the ski mask and perform like when nobody noticed.
See, look, that's him right there. Supposed to be Finesse.
With his brother, because Akon and his brother look almost like twins. But if you see them together, you can.
Now keep in mind now, he ended up saying, he sent his opening act out, whatever, this, that, and the other. But if you watch like the lady TikTok, I'm not sure the name of it. The person on the mic was like, "Hey, come on out, Finesse," and he said something. He called him Finesse, and it was his brother with the ski mask on who started doing the song. So how's that your opening act? And then you put out the video saying that you was there, this, that, and the other, some reason you couldn't perform. Okay, all right, cool. But why lie, man? You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like, don't get finesse by finesse, you know? So he also said this in his live video. Basically, if you don't want to get finesse by finesse, if you into that, make sure you have police there in the spot, because he said in his video, sometimes he'll do a show, they'll have the police, they'll tell his people you don't need no weapons, because the sheriff in there, whatever the case may be. And yeah, so he said he'll tell his people, hey, we don't need none of that. We're gonna go ahead and do the show. That's how you go. That's the only way you're gonna really be able to stop him from doing what he's doing. If not, you're gonna keep having fights, shootouts at his shows, and he might run off with some change that he owes somebody. That's just what it is. You know, keep in mind this is all alleged, just my personal opinion. And yeah, till next time, I'm out.